Hello and welcome back to the channel. Today we're exploring 5 of the most talked about, most recommended, and most genuinely deserving watches in the sub-$1,000 Swiss and Japanese market, a price tier that has never been more competitive, more exciting, or more rewarding for the thoughtful buyer. These are the watches that dominate shortlists, earn devoted daily wear, and hold their value in ways that fashion pieces never will. From a timepiece immortalized by a Christopher Nolan film to a dive watch that challenges Swiss competitors at twice its price, these 5 picks represent the sweet spot of modern watchmaking. Let's get started. Number 5. Hamilton Khaki Field Murph. The Hamilton Khaki Field Murph occupies a position no other watch on this list can claim. It is a timepiece that entered the cultural consciousness through one of the most celebrated science fiction films of the modern era. And it earned that placement not through paid product placement, but through the genuine belief of a filmmaker that this watch belonged in his story. Christopher Nolan chose the khaki field as the basis for the Murph watch in Interstellar because its design language, honest, legible, purposeful, and deeply human, served the film's emotional architecture perfectly, and the result was a cultural moment that transformed Hamilton's already respected field watch into something approaching an icon. The Murph edition honors that association with a faithful reproduction of the screen-accurate dial configuration, featuring an open-heart aperture that reveals the beating movement beneath, a detail that transforms a practical window into a quietly poetic reminder of the time that passes and the connection it carries. The 42mm case wears with confident authority. The Hamilton automatic movement inside performs with reliable Swiss consistency, and the overall package delivers a level of meaning and narrative weight that most watches at any price simply cannot offer. This is a watch that tells a story before you even look at the time. The Hamilton Khaki Field Murph retails for approximately $795 to $895 USD. Number 4. Longines Spirit Zulu Time. The Longines Spirit Zulu Time is a pilot's watch of exceptional purity and technical seriousness, a timepiece that draws directly on Longines' century-long association with aviation and precision timekeeping and translates that heritage into one of the most compelling and wearable instrument watches currently in production. The defining complication is the GMT function, which displays a second time zone via an additional hand sweeping a 24-hour scale on the outer chapter ring, a practical and beautifully executed solution for travelers and aviation professionals who need reliable dual-time reference at a glance without the complexity of a more elaborate complication. The Spirit Collection's design philosophy prioritizes legibility above all else, and the Zulu Time delivers on that priority with bold, high-contrast numerals, generously loomed hands, and a dial architecture of confident clarity that reads instantly in every light condition. Inside beats Longines' L847.4 caliber, a COSC-certified chronometer movement delivering accuracy credentials that most competitors at this price cannot match, with a 72-hour power reserve ensuring reliable performance across long-haul travel without the anxiety of a depleted mainspring. The 42mm stainless steel case, available on bracelet or fabric strap, wears with the assured purposefulness of genuine aviation heritage, rather than borrowed aesthetic. For the collector who wants a Swiss GMT watch with real precision pedigree at an honest price, the Longines Spirit Zulu Time is the most complete answer available. The Longines Spirit Zulu Time retails for approximately 1,650 yuan and 850 US. Number 3. Tissot PRX Powermatic 80. The Tissot PRX Powermatic 80 is the watch that demonstrated, definitively and without room for argument, that integrated bracelet design, one of the most coveted and premium associated aesthetics in modern watchmaking, does not require a premium watchmaking budget to achieve with genuine conviction. The PRX's seamlessly flowing case-to-bracelet transition, the angular case geometry, the sunburst dial with its applied logo and crisp handset, all of it communicates a design language borrowed directly from the great integrated bracelet sports watches of the 1970s, and all of it is executed with a quality of finishing that rewards close examination rather than retreating from it. The Powermatic 80 caliber inside, equipped with a silicone balance spring for outstanding magnetic resistance and anti-shock performance, delivers an 80-hour power reserve that makes this one of the most practically convenient automatic movements in daily wearing life. Take it off Friday, put it back on Monday, and it is still running. The slim profile of the case sits beautifully flat on the wrist, and the variety of dial colors available across the PRX range, from classic steel and blue to bolder contemporary options, means there is a configuration for every taste and every context. The PRX Powermatic 80 is the watch that continues to surprise people with how good it is in person, regardless of how good they already expected it to be. The Tissot PRX Powermatic 80 retails for approximately $7.75 USD. Number 2. Seiko Presage Cocktail Time. The Seiko Presage Cocktail Time is a watch that does something rare and genuinely valuable in a market full of technically competent but emotionally neutral timepieces. It produces an immediate and involuntary response of delight the first time it catches the light at the right angle on the right wrist. The dial is the entire story, and what a story it tells. Inspired by the shimmer of a classic cocktail beneath bar lighting, the Cocktail Time's mother-of-pearl base is layered with translucent lacquer treatments in blue and pink that shift, breathe, and transform with every movement of the wrist. From a restrained silver-white in shadow to a deep luminous blue in direct light, cycling through every gradation in between with a fluidity that flat-printed dials cannot approach regardless of their price. The applied indices catch and throw light independently, adding a further dimension of visual complexity to a dial already richer than almost anything at comparable cost. The 40.5mm case wears with a dress-appropriate slimness. The exhibition case back reveals the decorated caliber 4R35 within, and the overall proportions achieve a balance of formal elegance and mechanical personality that makes the Cocktail Time equally compelling on a date night and at a business presentation. Seiko's Shizukushi manufacturer has poured genuine craft into every version of this dial, and the result is a watch that makes the person wearing it feel genuinely fortunate, which is precisely what a watch at any price should aspire to do. The Seiko Presage Cocktail Time retails for approximately $350 to $425 USD. Number 1. Oris Aquis Date. The Oris Aquis Date takes the top position on today's list because it is the most complete and satisfying watch available at its price point from any manufacturer in any category, a statement made with full awareness of the extraordinary competition it faces, and made with complete confidence. Oris is one of the last remaining truly independent Swiss watch manufacturers, answerable to no luxury conglomerate, driven by no corporate margin targets, and free to make watches according to a simple and admirable philosophy: build the best possible watch for the price and let the product speak. The Aquis Date is that philosophy at its most fully realized. The 41.5mm stainless steel case delivers 300 meters of water resistance, professional dive watch specification, through a construction of genuine engineering integrity rather than inflated rating. The unidirectional ceramic bezel insert resists scratching and fading with the permanence that aluminium alternatives cannot match. The sapphire crystal sits behind an anti-reflective coating that eliminates glare in even the most demanding light conditions, and the dial, in deep ocean blue, green, or black, achieves a richness and depth of color that reflects Oris's commitment to dial quality as a primary rather than secondary consideration. The Sellita SW200-based automatic movement inside performs with the reliability and longevity that a serious tool watch demands, and the overall bracelet quality, solid end links, well-articulated center links, a diver's extension class for wetsuit wearing, is benchmarked against competitors at significantly higher price points. Backed by Oris's genuine independence and authentic environmental commitment to ocean conservation, the Aquis Date is not simply the best watch on today's list, it is among the best watches available anywhere near its price in the entire contemporary market. The Oris Aquis Date retails for approximately $1,400 to $1,600 USD.